Hello, this is Tread Talks, and today we'll be talking about one of the first subjects of my channel, Transformers. Now, we don't really know much about the future of Transformers, okay? A lot of it is guessing. A lot of it is guessing. Um, we know three projects are happening, maybe. There's Robert Kirkman's M. Raya Transformers series that's going to be a crossover of Transformers and G.I. Joe. Um, and like I said, it's gonna be Emre. I'm pretty curious to see that. I think it'd be kind of funny to see like a Autobot saying the word "fuck" or seeing like a Decepticon rip some human in half and glorious gory detail. Um, but we don't know when or where it's going to be made. We know it's happening, but we just don't know how they're going to do it or where they're going to do it. We do know it's going to be based on the Skybound comics. So, that'd be pretty interesting to see. Um, you'll see that on the TV screen. Now, the next project they're working on, the Transformers people, or whatever, a new movie, well, two new movies. The first one is going to be a Michael Bay Transformers film. And it sounds like it's going to be a legacy sequel because all the old actors kind of hint, nudge, nudge. A lot of the old cells are going to come back, like the old characters they play. So that'd be really interesting. It'd be extremely interesting to see. Um, and most likely, if it's going to be a legacy sequel, they're going to probably like ignore the last 90 Age of Extinction. I mean, there will be still canon most likely, but it'd be like a completely new story, but with the old characters. Like if you told me a couple of months ago that the new Michael Bay film is gonna be a legacy sequel to his old universe, I would call you crazy. I'd say, oh, this is getting him for the new Rise of the Beast movie because they need to pick a safer, more marketable director. Well, I'm wrong, okay, because it sounds like it's gonna be a legacy sequel. Hopefully, it doesn't confuse audiences, but audiences are not smart or really care about continuity, so it probably won't really matter, like at all. Um, but yeah, I'm very curious to see how it's going to go. If it's going to happen, but maybe not. Well, now the third Transformers film that's being worked on is going to be a sequel to Rise of the Beasts, and it sounds like the old director for the previous film is coming back. Most likely, they're gonna pick a safe plot. The last film, they tried LED stuff differently, like having Terracons instead of Decepticons, and having Maximals fighting with the Autobots. At least try something different, you know. But the film didn't really do that well, so they're gonna probably pick a safer thing, like just make it traditional Decepticons versus Autobots. They'll probably bring the Maximus and Unicron into the third film, but like in the second one, we're just not going to see them at all. It's always heavy implied that pretty much every Maximum or Pred are dead. Like the Predacons are just pawns of Unicron. So most likely Scourge out of all people kill like Beast Megatron and Dinobot. So that's so cool. And also Ares appearance said that every other Maximo besides the ones in Peru are dead. It's just very frustrating, you know? Like, the Precons and Maximals in this universe just stink that barely exists. So I highly doubt they're going to bring them back in a second, even if they try to have more continuity. Um, But if they do, I really hope they retcon that. Just have Beast Megatron. Like I don't even care. It doesn't make sense that you have Beast Megatron before G1 Megatron. Like, the, just commit to the whole Beast Wars thing, okay? But most likely they're not going to do that. They're going to play it, like I said, play it safe. They're probably just going to have G1 Megatron start screaming Soundwave, messing shit up, and the Autobots are probably going to stop it. Probably won't be the same Autobots from the last film. It'll probably be Optimus, Bumblebee, maybe Mirage, and maybe two others are recognizable, like Ironhide or Ratchet. You know, maybe I'm being too negative, but I kind of wish they could just commit to the whole Beast Wars thing. But knowing Hasbro and Paramount, I don't think they're gonna commit to the Beast Wars stuff like at all. Um, but yeah, those are three projects. Robert Kirkman's TV series of Transformers, Michael Bay's Legacy sequel, and the Rise of the Beast sequel. Okay, those are three projects we know the most about. Like I said, it's not really saying much um, because we still don't know much. Like I said, a lot of it is guessing, a lot of it is theorizing. Um, but yeah, I sound pretty complaining. I'm so excited for these projects. I just wish we knew more. I also wish they got bad people to make them because all the producers, a lot of the higher ups at Paramount and Hasbro were really stupid. Um, and yeah, it's kind of just a quick overview about the future Transformers. I say the project I'm most excited about is probably the Rise of the Beast sequel. It sound like I'm very positive about it. Sorry, that's the dog. I am legitimately curious to see how it will go. I'm curious if they bring the Decepticons, if they have the Predator, maybe both. I'll still be happy, but like I said, I prefer to commit to the whole Beast Wars thing. But even if they have commit, at least it's something. But yeah, that's it.